Though these demons were unanticipated, your arrival was not. I've seen it burning brightly in my visions for some time. How long did you think you could escape us? You have stolen our shards, defiled them with your touch, and now you will die, Kalakcha!
Trust me, once he gets on your trail, you're doomed.
Know that you're in no position to demand anything from me. You will answer for your crimes, along with this frail thing that carries the last of the Jero blood. You already know your crimes. There is no need to recount them now to stall judgment.
I heard these Giths weren't interested in justice or anything like that. Now I see it's true. And from one of their leaders, no less. How pathetic! Even when you're telling the truth, they still won't listen.
You truly do not know your crimes? Very well, let me recount them. You have slaughtered many of our people, and you hold in your possession relics sacred to the Githyanki, silver sword of our people, fragments of it. You put too much importance on your actions and your crime. You have nothing that other thieves have not stolen before. You think there is something special or unique about your crime, or the shards you carry. There is not! Why, the same thing you want from her. She is the last known descendant of one who stole a silver sword from us. You already know the answer. The time for your deceptions is over. Yes, the lives of humans are all too brief. But their sins are passed to their kin, and so has Amanjero's crime passed to his descendant. His sword! The blade he stole from us was broken. Instead of prying the blade from his hands, we must hunt down the mess of his crime. Within her thoughts, somewhere is the knowledge I seek. I will leave no memory unturned, no shred of self untouched. And when I have what I need, I shall execute her. Now you will face your punishment, Kalakcha. It is why your path brought you here, and why the shards you carry will soon be added to mine. It is a door shaped by my people, one that leads to the realms of the Githyanki, and maintained by my will alone. They did so in response to your crime. As you carry the shards, so must you carry the guilt as well. If you were in the astral plane, the Lich Queen would see that you were slowly tortured, killed, and then raised again for countless cycles. Your crime merits many deaths. Among the Githyanki, none but the Lich Queen have more authority than I. Enough of this. Know that I will hear your pleas and allow you this one last chance to atone for your crime. My offer of mercy is this. I will grant a swift, painless death for you and your companions if you freely hand over the shards you have taken. Did you really think you could keep such relics of my people? They do not belong to you. Odd. I have all the ones you carry, yet it seems you still possess one. You have a piece of the sword inside of you. And I shall remove it from you by force.
Looks like we have company.
To the fight, my friends! Attack! Let's attack! this is for.
Yes.
Well, look who showed up. I'll take care
To
of
the
this.
fight, my friends! Attack! Yeah. About time we got to killing. Shh! We've got company over here.
Who's for a fight? Sure, I can do that.
Let's attack!
Who's for a fight? Come on!
Get in line. Follow me. Yeah.
My tears right, Botic.
Sure.
Done.
Let's see what they're made of.
Lost in breath, bastard! To the fight, my friend! Ah, that's it for you! Take that!
Let's get it.
Shh! We've got company over here.
Hells. Was that all right? I'll take it.
By all the hells!
Sure, I can do that.
Take this.
You think this is over? You are wrong, Kalakcha. And I hope the pain you have brought here is revisited upon you 1,000-fold. The Lich Queen will know of my fall, yes. But it will be too late. What comes for you will be revenge enough. We were never the ones you had to fear. In defying us, you have harmed your own people and everything on your plane. The Githyanki will strike at you no longer. This was the last of our strongholds devoted to the recovery of the shards. There will be no more attacks from my people, because it will serve no purpose. You have sealed your fate. The shards you carry were needed. The shard and you all are needed. Evil wakes, Kalakcha. And in killing me, You now stand alone against what comes. An ancient enemy comes for you. One that has existed for millennia. You have already felt the effects of his presence, and you will grow stronger with time. This enemy, this king of shadows, if he succeeds in his plans, your civilization will become dust, and all life will be consumed by darkness. I will see you in death, Kalakja. I do not think I will have to wait long.
Yes.
All done. All done.
Get in line. Follow me.
I'm getting so tired of this. You have to let me save you sometime, or else I'll never be able to pay you back.
Oh, there'll be plenty of time for you to pay all of us on the way back to Neverwinter.
You all put me in danger. I'm not paying you a single coin.
Oh, then you'll be paying me another way. My bedroll's a little cold at night. I'm thinking you can fix that.
Maybe you'd best shut your mouth, Ranger. Your words are starting to anger me.
Oh, really? What a surprise. How'd you like it if I left you here in Luskan territory with your righteousness to keep you company?
How can I help?
I would say yes.
Can we go now?
Hey, welcome back! Glad to see you've all returned, and in one piece, no less. All right, out with it. What happened? Tell me the tales, the songs, the whole bit.
I could sing a few of the songs our journey inspired, if you were willing.
Quiet, you. You were about to say. Look, I don't know why you're asking again. Surely you've heard this before. You were just a babe when West Harbor was attacked near the end of the war with the King of Shadows. You suffered that wound from a stray arrow or debris. I don't know anything else, especially about something that happened so many years ago. What about where you've been? Inside the wound on your chest. That means you've been carrying around the shard almost your entire life. We had no idea.
Ah, notice the stumble in his words. Your uncle has been keeping secrets, I think.
Silence, Bishop. I don't know if I'm the best one to be telling you this, but if you've got one of those shards in you, I think you've earned the right to hear everything. Dagon probably already told you, but when you were an infant, West Harbor was the site of a battle, a terrible battle. The King of Shadows himself led an army of demons against the Neverwinter army, which had gathered at the village. West Harbor was struck suddenly without warning. There was panic, confusion, villagers fleeing every which way to escape the battle. But Dagon's wife Shayla and your mother Esmeril did not. They stayed behind to save you. As demons and mage fire rained upon the village, they fought to reach your crib. By the time Dagon even realized they were missing, it was too late. He could only watch from a distance as the village was consumed in the battle. It wasn't my decision to keep what happened to your mother from you, and my brother would be furious I told you. I guess he thought it would be too much for you. In any case, when the few that remained returned to the village, no one was alive. Except you. Your mother was there. So much blood, and you were clutched in her bosom. A deep wound in your chest. She tried to shield you, but the shard must have cut through her and into you. No one knew how you survived, but you did, and your wound sealed itself within days, leaving the scar that you still bear. But if that wound was due to the shard that pierced you, then that raises many questions, and I'm afraid I'm just all out of answers. It's been with me for a long time. I am glad I could finally speak of it.
Why the long faces, you two? Somebody die? If so, sounds like a cause for celebration to me. Grobnar, you worthless half-man, strike up a tune before I strike you.
Of course, Sir Bishop. It so happens I have just the tune.
By the way, I've decided it would be in both our interests if I stay on with you. Well, if I am welcome, then I will help myself to a fair share of adventure and danger. Traveling with you is the most fun I've had in years.
We don't need any more of your help.
No, there's no need, Bishop. I'm sorry for before, but you've done more than...
Oh, come now, Duncan, I still owe you. And what better way to make it up to you than watching your kin here? After all, a debt is a debt, all the way until the end. Isn't that right?
I hate to ask, but what happens now? I can't go back to my farm, ashes and all. Careful. Any more compassion out of you and it could kill me.
Oh, well, if we just need her to get into the Haven, oh, that's fine then. That I can understand.
If that is your decision, so be it. But it is her decision as well, since it endangers her.
I really appreciate the sudden interest from the both of you, but I can take care of myself. Besides, whenever I'm alone, that's when the problems seem to crop up.
If she's going to be with us, she'll need to do some catching up. We can't just keep on rescuing her all the time.
Rescuing me? I can rescue myself. Sometimes, when there's not too many lizard men or Githyanki. Well, I know enough to use a sword, and I can handle myself in a fight. I mean, I'm no spellcaster, but if you need an extra blade... I admit you've rescued me twice now, and if you're going to help teach me to survive these attacks, I accept. But there's some things you're going to have to accept too. I don't like being left behind, because whenever you're out of my sight, suddenly all this trouble starts happening, and I'm really tired of it. So, look. I won't try to get in your way or anything, but I don't want us to part ways again. I've lost too much already. You're not leaving me behind, all right? Then that's all I ask.
So the farm girl's going to join our band. Good. We need someone to make up for the paladin, or at least to catch arrows if Grobnar's already dead. For now, I say we crack some of those kegs and drown the flagon in wine.
Lord Nasher, forgive us. She said it could not wait.
It is a matter of some urgency, and there is little time. My lord, I come to you with...
You will bow to Lord Nasher.
Of course. I meant no disrespect, my lord.
What brings you here, Torio? If there is some new dispute with Luskan, speak with the Trade Guild first, then...
Oh no, my lord. This matter concerns Neverwinter. There is a murderer loose in your city.
Murderer? And whom has this murderer killed?
An entire village lies dead, my lord.
Naval, Have our scouts reported anything about...
The village was slaughtered, and now the murderer hides here within your walls. You must initiate a search at once.
Only one of us wears a crown. Yet you dare to give me orders within my halls? I will do nothing until I confirm this village's destruction. Then, if I see fit, I will act. Do not test me on this.
Whatever pleases you, my lord. But I would act quickly, lest the murderer slip through your fingers. If that were to happen, I have no doubt there would be serious repercussions. I do not need to remind you of the extradition treaty.
By every god and his mother, what a fool I was to ever sign anything bearing Luskan's seal.
I can have Torio detained, Lord Nasher.
No. She would not be so bold if there were not something to her claims. Dispatch scouts, Naval, and order the watch to search the city. I think it would be in our interest to find the killer before Luskan does.
If I may, my lord, I have someone well suited to aid in our search. An agent of ours, Sand. I think that he can help us find our true murderer, no matter how deep Luskan tries to hide him.
Sand? I recall that one. I thought he was our eyes, but not by choice.
In this matter, my lord, we may trust him implicitly. He takes a certain pleasure in bringing Luskan truths to light.
Very well. See to it, Naval, and make haste.
There you are.
He is Sir Naval, a member of the Nine, Lord Nasher's bodyguards.
I am here because Luskan has accused you of murder. An entire village, no less. Have you heard of Ember? I've scraped things from my boot that I respect more than Luskan. But unless we find some means of clearing you of these charges, we will have to surrender you to them. We've signed a treaty with Luskan. They have the right to dispense low justice for any crimes committed on their soil. But I'm not turning over a loyal member of the Watch to some Luskan dog on this day or any other. Your guilt is preordained in a Luskan court. If you were a lord, knight, or even a squire, however, then matters would be different. You would be subject to high justice, and your trial would take place here in Neverwinter before Lord Nasher. I need you to go see Sir Grayson, one of Lord Nasher's most trusted knights, and become his squire. I may also send a friend of mine to assist you. He has proven invaluable in such cases in the past. Mind you, the matter must still go to trial, and if you cannot prove your innocence, then you will face execution. For now, let us deal with what we can. See Sir Grayson at once at Captain Berlena's office. Pledging yourself to Neverwinter's service will give us time to counter these Luskan lies, and until you answer for these charges, the gates of the city will be barred to you. Seek out Grayson, but do not leave the city.
No way in the hells will I let those Luskans get their hands on you.
But there's still something we can do, right? Even Naval said as much. All you have to do is pledge yourself to one of the knights and Luskan can't touch you.
And we're innocent, besides. I mean, the slaughter of an entire village? That's going too far, even by Luskan standards.
Is it? If you have something Luskan wants, they'd kill an entire city for it. They don't care. They attacked Neverwinter once, and even now they're sending fleets to attack Ruithim. Give them an excuse and you'll soon find Luskan blades at your gate.
Duncan, looks like we have a guest.
Oh, as if the day couldn't get any worse. What do you want, Sand?
I am here to help you. And your kin, actually.
Oh, really? And what's the price? If it's more than a half copper, you can see yourself out.
No, I seem to have been given an ultimatum, in fact. I have heard of your troubles with Luskin.
Word travels fast.
Know that if you are sent to Luskin, you will be killed. I realize you may find my sincerity difficult to believe, but allow me to act on your behalf. There are laws, and there is right and wrong. I know you uphold the law, and I do not believe you are guilty of this. And if they should get a hold of you, you will be killed. I believe people should answer for their crimes, but it must be just.
Sure. After all, a hedge wizard can't make things any worse. Maybe all that digging through books might prove useful.
If we need to burn down Luskin, then perhaps we shall seek you, Quara, but your ignorance will cause more damage here than you know. Luskin is not ruled by men, it is ruled by magic, by the masters of the towers, and if they have decided that you are to be delivered to them, then...
So, let them try.
Whatever spark of magic you think you have, you idiot girl, they will bleed from you by demon, spell, and curse until even your father won't be able to save you. And I suspect that what they seek may have consequence beyond you, beyond me, for much of the realms. Fortunately, becoming a squire is enough for our needs, and I believe you have already been told about someone who can help you. Sir Grayson, yes? Let me join with you. I have considerable experience with these matters, and foiling Luskin plots is something I relish.
Yes.
I am listening.
I concur.
Yeah.
Everyone, follow me.
Yes.
I concur.
Yeah.
I concur.
Yeah.
I am listening.
Yeah. Yes?
I am listening.
Something you want?
I think it is time everyone march behind me, your
Follow
new
me.
glorious leader.
Something you want?
I am listening.
Yes.
I think it is time everyone march behind me, your new glorious leader.
I am listening.
I think it is time everyone march behind me, your new glorious leader.
Yes.
Follow me.
I am listening.
Something you want?
Yes?
Listening, really.
Whistle revenge.
Something you want?
Yeah.
Yes.
I concur.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am listening.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Everyone, follow me!
I would say yes.
Follow me!
Yes.
Follow me.
Everyone, follow me!
Follow me.
I would say yes.
Get in line. Follow me.
Yeah?
Something you want?
Yes.
Something you want?
Yeah?
I would say yes.
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah?
Yes?
What's going on?
I concur.
Yes.
Yes?
How can I help?
I would say yes.
How can I help?
Yes.
Yes.
Something you want?
How can I help?
Yes.
I concur.
Yes.
I concur.
Something you want?
I would say yes.
Follow me, everyone. Grab a buddy and let's head out.
I would say yes.